Yo, what is up guys, it's me Shoel Hazari and welcome back to this channel. In today's video, I'm not going to teach you anything. Rather than that, I'm going to discuss on the topic Sleight of Hand versus Gimmicks. Yeah, there's one more thing. Today is Monday, which means one of you are going to get an Instagram shoutout on this episode. So the shoutout goes to Mr. Hidden Pro Edition. Go check this guy on Instagram. Link will be given in the video description. And if you want your shout out, then just check the video description for the rules. So here we are back on the topic Sleight of Hand versus Gimmicks. But before that, where is my intro? Yo, there it is. I bet I have the coolest intro in the entire universe. Yes. So finally back to the topic Sleight of Hand versus Gimmicks. Of course I go with the Sleight of Hand. Now I go with the Sleight of Hand because this is the best thing. Yes, for me it is the best thing. And basically I am a card guy. So for me, Sleight of Hand should be the best thing. Yes, it should be. Come on you haters of Sleight of Hand. I'm flexing on you. Yeah! Now see, seriously, Sleight of Hand is the best thing because whenever you go out and someone recognizes you as a magician and he or she asks you to show them a trick, then obviously it would be useful. Sleight of Hand would be more useful than any other gimmicks because you might not have been carrying gimmicks those times. And even for handling gimmicks, you need Sleight of Hand. Because in the end of the trick, you need to hide your gimmick. And you can do that by using your Sleight of Hand techniques. Also, Sleight of Hand is an art form, okay? And if you're doing Sleight of Hand, it doesn't actually require gimmicks most of the times. So if you're doing Sleight of Hand, you can just do it with everyday objects which are normal, which you can hand over to the spectator for examination even after doing the trick or even before starting the trick. You can let the spectator examine the object that you're going to do the trick with. So that is the most beautiful part of Sleight of Hand is. And that doesn't mean that I hate gimmicks. I do love gimmicks, but only a certain type of those. And here are those things. So the first type of gimmicks that I like is gimmicks which look like normal objects, okay? For example, let's say this card, okay? You think that this is actually a playing card. Yeah, it's actually a playing card, but this is not a common playing card. This is actually a gaff card, okay? This is a gimmicked card, or you can say just a gaff card, because when you have card gimmicks, specially printed like this, with back on both the sides, then it's called gaff card. And since I'm a card guy, I love to use this type of cards, okay? These are called gaff cards and they are easily camouflaging with the back of the deck and your spectator won't understand that you're using these cards. And these are the type of gimmicks that, the gaff cards and gimmicks, obviously this is actually a gimmick. These are the type of gimmicks that I love to use because the spectator won't suspect even if it is in the front of them because this looks like a normal card, but it's not. So this is one type of double backer. The other type of double backer that I love is you have a card printed on this side, you have the back printed over there. You also have a back printed over here, but this one is little different. This one has white on it. These are white colored angels and you have red colored angels over here. So you can use this just to change the back of a playing card. For example, let's say you have this playing card and when you have done a double lift just like this, and if you have shown the card just like this, you have a normal back. But when you turn this over and then you are actually doing the card trick, you have this playing card to be the different playing card among all the other 52 cards present in the deck because this will be the only playing card with a white back on it. And as you remove the white back card and camouflage this side with the top of the deck, you will be having this normal spectator's selected card which is normal to the deck. It does make it look like that it's real magic, though it's not, because it camouflages with everyday objects and it's a type of everyday object which the spectator won't suspect. Now also there are cards which are half printed or not printed, that means blank playing cards just like this, which you can use to just do any color changes, just like using this type of cards where you change the card into only you change the half part of the card, then you can hand that over to the spectator for examination. They can clearly touch it, they can feel it. Those cards are specially printed for this type of things. And you can also use this blank playing cards which is used to vanish the face of any playing card. You can just use this type of cards to vanish the face of any playing card completely. These are the type of gimmicks that spectators can see in front of them, but they cannot figure it out how it's happening. They can touch the playing card if they want to. And that is also one more type of gimmicks that I love, in which your spectator can touch the gimmick but they won't suspect it. For example, these gaff cards. So if you have a half printed gaff card or a blank face gaff card, you can actually give it to your spectator. They can immediately just touch it, feel it. It will look and feel just like a normal playing card, just like everyday object, and they won't know that it's a special printed playing card. They wouldn't suspect. They will just think that you have magical powers. So that was the first type of gimmicks that I love. Now, the second type of gimmicks are not like this, okay? These are really not like this. And you actually don't call them gimmicks. They might be called gimmicks, but in reality, they are actually called utility devices. And these are not this type of cards. Instead of that, these are thumb tips, which looks like this and which pretty much camouflages with you, okay? There are a lot of magic tricks that you can do using this thumb tip, and when you wear it on your thumb, it's really unpredictable that you are using anything, because this is designed to be unpredictable, okay? And these are the type of utility devices that can do a lot of magic tricks, which I'll be teaching you in my future videos. So just stay subscribed and keep on watching, okay? So as I was talking of this is a type of utility device that helps you do a magic trick, do a certain effect. You can call this a gimmick, but to be more correct, this should be called an utility device, because this is not actually visible to the spectator, and to the spectator it is not performing anything, okay? To the spectator you are performing, and when you are performing, it is not changing its color just like this, okay? It's not the object which you are showing magic, okay, which you are doing magic on. It is the device which is helping you to do the magic on the object. I hope you understand that. So this is a type of utility device that can be used that can be called a gimmick. No offense, I call it utility device because it is. And the other type of utility device, such as loops, okay? So when you do haunted decks, all those stuffs, all those magic tricks, you will see that you are not touching the deck and the deck suddenly starts moving. So in those tricks, you are actually using loops, and it is not visible to the spectator because those are really thin and really invisible. That is why they are called invisible loops. So that is also an utility device which is helping you do a magic trick on an object, okay, using it. So that was the second type of gimmicks or utility devices that I love in the section of gimmicks. Now the gimmicks that I don't like are those type of stupid things that the magician pulls out of his pocket, and no way it looks like a normal object, like for example color changing flowers and all those stuff which the magician pulls out of pocket and changes the colors just like this. I just don't like that type of gimmicks, because when you're pulling it out, your spectator knows that there is something specially built in those things which is helping you to do that, okay? No magic. I absolutely hate those type of things, and those things which is brought in stage illusions like big boxes and all those stuff. You know, what does that really look like? That's a show. That's a really entertaining show. But the thing is, people already know that those big boxes are specially built for doing certain type of things, and with the help of which you are doing those magic tricks. So you don't have magical powers. Wait a minute, let's not talk about magical powers, because this is 2018 and most of the people already know that magic doesn't exist. It's all illusions and sleight of hand that is making it look like real magic, and they are getting entertained by watching that. So my point is, when you are doing a magic show, just do it, just make it look like that it's a real magic show, okay? Even if the people doesn't believe it. But don't bring boxes like those, don't pull out flowers like those, which the people already know that those are made for doing magic tricks, doing special type of effects. Just don't pull that out, okay? Just don't use that. They'll just get entertained by watching you using those boxes and those flowers, okay? Not your art. That's what the main thing is. So if you are doing sleight of hand and you are doing it with everyday objects, those things will be the most spectacular ones, because those are real life objects, and even if you use gimmicks like those, they look like real life objects. So that is my point. So here I conclude this video as I am a sleight of hand lover, okay? I also love gimmicks, which I told you what type of gimmicks I like, and also I hate certain type of gimmicks, which I told you what type of gimmicks I don't like. So that is the video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully all those people who are having doubts in their minds regarding sleight of hand and gimmicks and all those stuff and all those utility devices, I hope that this video clarifies all their doubts. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at @Sholan_Zari. Also, if you have any questions, you can use the comment section for that. And don't forget to smash the subscribe button of this channel if you're not a subscriber yet, and turn on the post notifications so that you don't miss my upcoming videos and my future Smack That Monday episodes. Peace!